Today's video will create a simple game in JavaScript, the 2-number addition game like this. So yes, suppose I enter 2 and answer, we get 4, 8, yeah, and score is also incrementing if the answer is correct. If I type a wrong answer, suppose 3 plus 7 4 equals 7, if I type 8 and press submit, this will put the answer question in the red color and our score decreases to 1. Okay, let's start writing code for this. Okay, create a new file, called it addition.html. Okay, we are starting from the ground up. Game. Okay, we need a paragraph. First we need a div main. I'm creating this div because we need our content center aligned. That's why I created this. In this para will create I will put numbers in this paragraph. To do that, I'll take two span tags plus okay. I'll also give them some IDs so that I can add values using JavaScript in this span tag. ID equal first number. Okay, and here the second number. Our question is done. Let's give the class give them ID. I will tell you why I give the ID here but later, not right now. Okay, now I need a form. We simply don't need any of this. Input type text, name, ID equal, we call it answer. We type answer here and simple submit button. Submit. Now we need score. I will also give an ID to this span tag. Okay, right now we will only see this plus and this form and this score. No values are assigned right now. Okay, so let's open. Our file name is addition.html. Oh, my bad, wrong spelling. IDION. Yep, this is our code looks like right now. Okay, I'll create it. Here is a class, so let's set the content in center. To do that, I need a style tag dot main div. Okay, our content is now center lined. Now I need to use script tag to write JavaScript code. I will create three variables, one for first number and one for second number and one for to count our score. Let first number equal 1. You can give them any values, but I'm just setting them 1 to start our program from 1 plus 1. That's why. Score will be 0. Now I'll add event listener, because if I'll tell you when the page is done being loaded, this line means document dot add event listener DOM content loaded means when this page is being done loaded content. Now that's the proper syntax, and then write this function. Okay, here our function goes. First I need to set first number, second number and score in the docs in this document, so we can see it on our HTML page. Okay, to do that I will use get element by id. That is a JavaScript function to access any HTML tag that have a id which is that match with our id. Okay, first I will do it for the first number. Document dot get element by id. First number dot inner HTML equal. Now here I give the value. Second number is set. Okay, now we can see the values here. Okay, you can see it here. Let's make this text bigger. Okay, and I'm also making the text bold of the question. That will do it. Okay, I need these two things only for the question, not for the whole code. And here question. Okay, yep, we got it. Question, here is our question. Set them to 40px. That will be okay. Okay, now if I submit the form, I need to update the score. Let's write code for the form submission. Now I'll use get element by tag or simply document dot query selector. This will search anything inside, whatever comes inside this single quotes. If I need to find ID, I'll use some ID like score. If I need class, I'll put dot and class name here. Right now we need a simple tag, so I just write form. And if this form is submitted, then run this function. Missing one thing here. This E is the event. This event means if the form is, when this form is submit, this is an event, and I'm passing this I'm passing in this function that event. I pass this event because at the end when this function runs, after it's being run complete, it will reload the page again and we'll lost all of the data. So if I will explain to you in a bit later when I'll write the remaining code. Okay, we need answer. Now we need the answer value here. We give input type and ID that is answer. We'll access this ID here. Dot value. Right now this value is not an integer. It is simply a string. We need to convert it into an integer. To do that, I'll use another JavaScript function called parseInt. Now we'll have the value as an integer in this answer, and const main this variable value will not change. Okay, if first number plus second number matches the answer, then run this portion. If not, else run this portion. Now I will need to write this if part first. If the answer is correct, we need to update first number and second number so that we can display another number next time, not 1 again. In order to generate another number, I'll use a random function and a float function. So how will assign the first number a new number? To do that, I will use a function called math.random. This will give me a number from 0. This will give a decimal from 0 to 1. After when I'll receive it, I will multiply it with 10 and add in it 10. Now this number is still a decimal number. We need a integer natural number. So I'll use another function called math.floor. This whole line give us the integer number, natural number. We'll add +1 because it is this will not round up this will simply get the integer part and remove the floating part. This will not round up the part that comes after decimal. That's why I added this one. Okay, same for the second number. I just need to copy paste the whole line here. Also we need to update score. Just simply we can simply call it plus plus, or we can say it's score equal score plus 1. Both have the same meaning. Now I need to set all these three values into the document if the answer is correct. So if the answer is correct, document dot get element by id dot inner HTML is equal to first number Now we need to set score. All is done. Now we need to write, I need to write else part. If first run this part, then we'll come to the next. Okay, reloaded the page. Okay, it's not working. Why? I'll tell you. This is the control is coming here in this if part, and it will update the value, but after that the whole page disappear, and you see the page is reloading again. To prevent that, we use this event, this whole thing, oh sorry, my bad, this whole thing is an event, and I pass this event as an e variable in this function. To stop reloading, I'll use this e function, this e variable that is called event for this form submission. Dot prevent default is a JavaScript function that stop the default behavior of a browser. I'm sure this will work. Yeah, now it's working. But one bad thing is, when I submit, this still shows me 2. We need to remove these 2 automatically. To do that, we just do it using the id of score. I use the id of answer. Get dot value, we set it this value into this. Okay, this will do it. I'm reloading the page. Okay, now after we submit, this will wipe out automatically. Okay, our score is also incrementing. In case if I put something wrong here, nothing happens, and the field remains the same as the text we type. So to do that, if the answer is not right, we need to make this text color to red, and also decrease score value by 1. So first we set the score. We can score equal score minus 1. Now we need to turn the question color from black to red if the answer is false. Document dot get element by id, and our id is question dot Style, it's a JavaScript syntax. Color, red. This means find this ID from the document, and now we need to I'm defining some style for this ID, and in the style I'm defining color, and the color will be red. Let's check it. I'm gonna type wrong answer here. Okay, we need to remove it. Or maybe simply copy pasting this line below. This will do it. There is a glitch in this program. To 8. Okay. Now wrong answer. Okay, score decreases. True answer. Okay. The problem here is that I'll type a correct answer, but the color is still red. So we need to change the color. And I'll just do this by if the answer is correct, set the question color to black. And I think we have done it. It's done. 2, 11, 5, 11, and your game is ready. You are ready to play this game as long as you want. Now type some wrong answer. Again wrong answer. Okay, the score is not decrementing. Why? Because we decrement the score, but we did not set it into the DOM. That's why. Now it's done. Some wrong answer I put here. Score also decrementing. Again, if I put wrong answer, decrementing. Okay, let's type a correct answer. 12. You can go as long as you want. This will not gonna finish. Okay, this our task here is completed. I'll upload the code. Thanks for watching, and if you have any comment, please write down. And if you don't like my video, please comment and give me some suggestions. Thank you for watching.